Hi, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. I'm out here in beautiful Allen, Texas with a big time matchup coming to you. A little bit of Houston versus Dallas. I got the head coach of the Pines here, Coach Mickens, and I just wanted to get a little bit more information about your program because you're actually the first Houston youth program that we've gotten the privilege to coverage. And just want to get a little bit of your story of how you guys have been able to stick together, put together a great product, even though you had all the difficulties you're dealing with COVID. So I'll let you go ahead and take it away, Coach.
All right, yeah, man. So we started we started off as the South County Pines about 5 years ago. We still compete in the spring, and we started off as a spring organization. But then we had a special group that we've been coaching since they were 9, 10 years old, and we decided to kind of test the waters a little bit in the fall and go with the true national select level. Then we decided that if you're going to be another level up, you got to change the name a little bit. So that's when we started the Texas Pines Elite, because we got kids coming from all over the city of Houston. We have half of our team drives about an hour, 15 hours, 20 minutes one way just to come to practice. So definitely got a great group of kids, great parents, everything.
Now, what have been some of the things that you've had to overcome due to COVID? Because I know it's affected all programs and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, COVID definitely has had some setbacks. We, having from getting struggles of having game fields in the month of September because schools weren't open yet, and just being able to get people to rally around the program, still want to come support us. Obviously, sponsorship helps when it comes to the traveling, and so we've had to kind of navigate and go through those things. But like I said, we have a really strong fan base, back home, and they believe in what we're doing for these young men, and so we've been able to overcome.
Now, before I let you go, because I know you got certification coming up. Now, before I let you go, what is the lesson that you wanted to install into your team this week? What was the lesson that everyone had to learn?
Well, we played the Dallas Patriots back on September. They came down to our place, and the goal was for us to just finish the job this time. We felt the boys played excellent football for 3 quarters and 8 minutes, and then we just couldn't finish it off the last 2 minutes, lose on a Hail Mary bomb play, and so it was just finish the job, right? Finish the job from the coaching staff to the boys, stay locked in regardless of the score, and just keep grinding.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, man, your team's getting ready to get set up. I'm going to let you get over there with your boys.
Yes,
We'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys next time on Semi Pro Live. Hi, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. We're here in beautiful Allen, Texas with a big time matchup between the Pines and the Patriots. Second matchup. The first one was won on a last minute Hail Mary by the Dallas Patriots back in September. For round two, this time it's going to be up here in Dallas. Well, technically Dallas out here in Allen. And I've got Coach Sands, the head coach of the 13U organization. Now, man, what have been some of the struggles you guys have dealt with? Because you guys are a traditional powerhouse. Right. I mean, being in the semi-pro community, several of your coaches I know have coached me personally. Right. And I know a couple of your players now are on the high school scene. Shout out to Tony Warwitz and his boy. Yeah, now, man, what has been the key to some of this prolonged success with the Dallas Patriots? And what has been, someone who's been in the game as long as you, what have been the key differences due to COVID?
The key differences due to COVID, like all the players didn't come out. Basically, through the grace of Coach Tony with DFW Elite, Coach Dre with the passing of Coach Dre, we tried to put a powerhouse together to go out and play nationally, the national teams in Florida and stuff like that. So we didn't get some of the key kids. And then it was last minute trying to put these guys together, getting them in our system and things like that.
All right. Now, let's focus on the prolonged success. Now, I've seen, youth organizations come and go, and one of the key things that happens to every youth organization, your kids age out, right, and then your coaches age out because the kids age out. Right. How do you guys keep the prolonged success with, Father Time waiting for no man?
Just recruiting, man, just going out grinding in our area, in the Oak Cliff area. And this year we got kids coming from everywhere wanting to be a part of the organization. So it's just really on recruiting and grinding. You got to grind for what you want.
All right, now before I let you go, man, we have a reoccurring theme. We always ask the coaches, what was the lesson of the week? What did you install into the program this week? So what was the lesson that you wanted to teach your athletes this week?
Heart. the world's so messed up right now. Everybody, it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? Flashy. But before you get the money, I believe you got to have the heart first. You know what I'm saying? Heart and respect. You know what I'm saying? Just love your brothers, respect, because the world crazy right now. So that's what we tell them. That's what I've been telling them from day one. That's what I just told them. If it's here, it don't matter wherever it's at. It got to be here first. You know what I'm saying? So they locked in. They ready to go. It's going to be a different game for sure. It's going to be a different game for sure. The first time we played them, we had, a couple of turnovers, travel issues. It's going to be a good game. Our players feel like we were disrespected. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be real good today.
Well, hopefully it's not too different because you guys won the first matchup.
Right.
Maybe just a little bit of improvement on your end, but hopefully a win for sure.
It's going to be real good. I'm telling you, it's going to be a real good game. Hopefully, like you said, nothing different from the first time, but extra points.
Well, hey, Coach, I'm going to go ahead and let you get back. I know you got certification going on. This has been Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live.
Thank you.
Used to be a dreamer, but you know I found.
All right, this is Channing Humphrey, the voice of Semi-Pro Live. We are reporting here live from Allen, Texas. Got a little bit too comfortable from our home away from home for a big-time youth football matchup in the DFW Select Championship between the Dallas. I do need the roster, ma'am. A big-time matchup between the Texas Pines and the Dallas Patriots. Thank you. All right, we are live here from beautiful Allen, Texas. This is Channing Humphrey, aka the voice of Semi-Pro Live. I will be your PA announcer today. We have a big-time matchup between the Texas Pine going head-to-head against the Dallas Patriots. This is a rematch from an earlier matchup this season where the Dallas Patriots narrowly eked out a win on a last-minute Hail Mary. Tune in and make sure you like and share on Semi-Pro Live. Dallas Patriots will receive the kick. All right, for all my folks at home watching on Semi-Pro Live, I'm also the PA announcer and I am assisting with the DJ booth as well. So if it sounds a little bit different than my usual broadcast, that is the reason behind that. Let's do this long-honored youth football tradition and find out which one of the fathers will get to stand on the sideline. Now don't trip over yourself. It's the best seats in the house. We need two more. You might be able to finesse your way out of something from the concession stand. I don't know. Talk to Pat on your way across the field. That brisket sandwich is good. You better go get that. This is Texas. You know you want some brisket. I don't know why you trying to front, man. And that was the whistle for the clock to start. And I would have repeated what the owner of the league said, except that line is copyrighted, and I know he will come sue me because I'm just now starting to get my views right. Tune in. This is big time 13U action. Two of the better teams in the country, number 10 versus number 15. The winner out of this, chances for nationals will go up. The loser out of this will have a higher chance of having to face that team out of Atlanta, the Rare Breeds. After the kick, Dallas will receive. They'll start off the ball on what looks to be about the 35. First down, Dallas Patriots. For the Pines. I just finessed my way into a spotter, so we'll get a little bit accurate. See, I got a roster up here, so we'll give these kids their proper due shine. Flag on the play. False start against the Dallas Patriots. First and 15. Well, let's get started. Pistol formation, man in motion with the snap. Quarterback's going to hand that one off. And he's going to be attacked immediately. Looks like maybe a loss of a yard on the play. No gain on the play. Second down. And that'll bring up a second down for the Dallas Patriots. It's the beginning of the game. This is a big-time matchup. This defense across from them isn't a joke, so it's going to take them a little bit of time to get their feet wet. Let's see if they can hasten that start, though. They're not going to want to waste too much time. With the snap, handoff to the running back, and they immediately have pressure in the backfield. The Pine are all over them. And Dallas is going to lose another 2 yards on that play. It's going to bring up a third down. 2-yard loss on the play. Third down. Third down on the play. The offensive line is going to have to wake up for the Patriots. There needs some more. They need to be more solid in the blocking game than that if they're going to be able to move this ball against this hard-nosed Texas Pine defense. Last-minute changes on the defensive line, and that's something that a D-line do when they can tell that they're in the head. So let's see. This is a head game right here. Let's see how well they hold up. And they blocked well on the pass play. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Fourth down, Dallas Patriots. And the Patriots will prepare to kick this one off. What I do like, despite them not being able to move the ball at all on that first drive, the line got better. And that's the least that you want to see. They started off, the D-line, it was a little bit too fast for them, but by that third down, the line had gotten settled in, and they got a nice solid blocking on that third down play. It was just the quarterback had already sped up his clock due to the initial rush. With a nice sky punt, he's going to get away from that one. And Dallas are down at about the 43. First down. They're going to start with the ball on their 46. Pine break the huddle. They're in a wing T formation with a single receiver with the snap. We're going to try to hand it off, but the running back's able to break the initial tackle. He found some room along the sideline. That's going to be a first down, Texas Pine. First down, Texas Pine. Oh, correction. They haven't called it a first down yet. Let's see what the refs are saying. Chains haven't moved. Hold on, let me see. Okay, there is gonna... I guess they might want to measure this. This might be closer than what we thought. Actually, I don't... Pine will break the huddle. And they'll still be in this wing T formation. Quarterback's going to go under center. The lost art at quarterback. Looks like there might have been someone who jumped early. And that's going to go against the Patriots. Encroachment. Dallas Patriots. First down and 5. That's going to bring up a first down and 5. Wing T formation for the Pine again. They're going to hand it off to the middle running back, but he gets swarmed by a platoon of Patriots. Looks like he'll gain maybe a yard. No gain on the play. Second down. That'll bring up second down for the Dallas Pine. Excuse me, that'll bring up second down for the Texas Pine. Correction, sorry about that. Don't come after my head. And he breaks the huddle. Quarterback being flushed to his right. Trying to find some space running. Guided out of bounds. Looks like he may have gained a yard on the run play. No gain on the play. Third down. Great defense by the Dallas Prime as they were able to swarm against that ball carrier. It looked like it may have started out as maybe a pass play that it broke down that he was going to decide to run on. Either way, the Dallas Patriots defense stayed at home and were able to keep that one contained. It's going to bring up a third down. Single back eye. This is a new formation. First time we've seen this today. Dallas showing a blitz. They run and unable to break any of the tackles. Loss of 1 on the play. Fourth down. And that's going to bring up a fourth down for the Texas Pine. Let's see what they decide to come up with. They've lost yards since gaining the only yardage they gained on this initial run was on the penalty yardage, and everything else has been going backwards. The Dallas Patriots looking nice. Let's get a quick word from our sponsors. Timeout on the field.
If you need sports equipment and warm-ups for your team, then Max Sporting Goods has you covered. We have all sorts of athletic training equipment and gear, such as helmets, uniforms, replacement parts, and add-ons. Best of all, we customize team orders and deliver them straight to you. You can also sign up to our club for the best deals and special discounts. Max Sporting Goods, we bring the sports to you. Check out our wide variety of products at www.max.
Gonna bring up a 4th down and 8. See what their special teams look like. Nice punt. He's got some room on the sideline, and he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage. And he basically erased the punt, as the Dallas Patriots will start off with the ball basically where the Texas Pine ended their drive. 1st down, Dallas Patriots. Swings it out to the running back, and he's able to gain what looks to be maybe 3 yards. 4 yards on the play. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 6. Sorry about that. Showing off my lack of math skills as I almost mess up. Luckily, everybody isn't staring up here into the press box wondering who's that. But the folks at home, you'll know. Anyway, back to the action. Patriots break the huddle. They're in a pistol formation. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 motions out. You got trips to the bottom of your screen. With the snap, looked like they were getting an RPO going. And that's going to be a false start. False start against the Dallas Patriots. Second and 11. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Patriots. You got 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 solo to the top. 2 running backs in the backfield. Same formation that they started in the last play. They changed the play. They're going to hand it off to the running back. Fumble on the play. And that's going to be a loss of another 2 yards. Bring up 3rd and 14. Loss of 2 yards, 3rd and 14. And this Pines defense has been impressive today. They have been relentless since the first whistle of the game. We got a shift. No one in the backfield with the quarterback. Another shift. A snap. Now he's going to run it. He's got a lead block. And he'll be chopped down just past the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 4th down and 5. Gain of 6 yards on the play. 4th down and 6. And on 4th down, we'll get another look at this Dallas Patriots special teams. This game was close last time. It's destined to turn into a battle of field positions. If it does, these punters are going to be key. Oh, a great punt. It takes a Patriots bounce. And the punter will put his defense in a great field position as they'll start the ball on what looks.
Walker Mott, tight end, defensive end, Conroe, Texas.
Shannon Mickens. I play receiver, corner, and I'm from Montgomery, Texas.
My name is Jalen Woods. I live in Houston, Texas, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and I play running back and linebacker.
My name is Donovan Rogers McNeil. I'm from Houston, Texas. I play D tackle and DN.
My name is Andrew Anassi. I play inside linebacker, DB, and safety. I also play wide receiver. I'm from Houston, Texas.
My name is Tom.
They're going to give it to the last running back, trying to get around the outside, and he's chopped down. Looks like it'll be a loss of a yard. No, looks like a loss of 2. He'll lose 2 on the play. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11. Bring up 2nd and 11. Both of these defenses have come prepared for a fight today. Let's see who can keep up the pace. Wing T formation again with the snap. Handoff to the middle running back. And he'll be shut down again. And I think that was another loss of yardage as both of these offensive line have struggled to find their footing in this game. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 13. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Dallas Patriots 0, Texas Pines 0.
Osvaldo Morales, running back, receiver, linebacker from Tomball, Texas.
My name is DeLeon Robinson. I'm from Willis, Texas, and I play running back and linebacker.
Brett Myers. I play left tackle, and I'm from Spring, Texas.
Reggie Williams, I'm from Montgomery, Texas. I play quarterback.
My name is Carmelo Ratliff. I play any skill position on offense and any secondary position on defense. I'm from Houston, Texas.
My name is Jerome Bell, receiver and free safety from Houston, Texas.
My name is Jakaden Ferguson. I'm from Houston, Texas. I play wide receiver and safety.
My name is Nehemiah Allen. I am an offensive tackle, and my city is Houston, and my state is Texas.
My name is Mason Isbell. I play right guard and defensive tackle, and I'm from Montgomery, Texas.
Mike Myers, offensive line coach, Spring, Texas.
Still 4th down?
Third.
3rd down. 3rd down and 13. Texas Pines with the ball. They're going to stay in their wing T formation. No, they're in the shotgun, correction. Ball in the air, one-on-one coverage. Incomplete pass. 4th down, Texas Pine. And that'll be an incomplete pass. Dallas Patriots defense has come up, and they've been ready for every challenge today. That was the first time the Pines took to the sky today, and the secondary was all over that one. And on 4th down, they'll prepare to punt. Low snap. He gets it off. It's a high punt. And that'll be down on what looks to be the 45. A lot of shifting. Quarterback gets the snap. He's going to run it himself. Wildcat formation. First down, Patriots. Let's see what the referee says. 11-yard gain on the carry. First down, Patriots. Another shift. And they don't like to let you know what you're going to see. They do a lot of shifting. He's going to run it up the middle. He's got some space. He gets to the outside. One man to beat, and he's chopped down. Good run. He'll get about looks like a 3-yard gain on the play. 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain on the run play. Second down and 6. On second down, let's see what the Patriots come up with. They've had some good, their last couple of plays, they've been able to move the ball. So what they need to do is keep picking up yards and chunks and keep this momentum going. 8-minute mark, we just passed that. Last minute shifts, running back just came up front. Quarterback slides over to the side. A lot of shifting. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back, but he got no blocking. And that'll be a loss of about 8 on the play. Loss of 8 on the play. What down is it? Oh. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 16. Dallas still retains the football. I think they got a little bit in love with the shifting. They showed too much eye candy and not enough blocking on that last play. And that was the result. Personally, I feel like the coach maybe should have thought about testing that other side of the line. All their running plays had gotten to the right hand, and it's a habit that I've found that a lot of coaches have over the years, is that they seem to always get right-handed. Incomplete pass on the play, 4th down. Turnover on downs, flag on the play.
Decline that. Decline that. There you go.
The flag will go against the Patriots. First down, Texas Pine.
Too high, Patriots. They're tackling way too high.
5-yard gain on the play. Sideline warning. Correction. There was a penalty against the Dallas Patriots. Against the sideline. First down, Texas Pine. Flag on the play. That'll bring up a first down and 5.
A win is a win. I take it any way I can get it. I take a win, whatever. Win is a win. Penalty, no penalty.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Pine.
Come on, defense, watch the ball.
Loss of 5. Second down and 10, Texas Pine.
Let's go, Patriots. Let's go. Come on, defense. Watch the ball. Right down.
$35.
That's what we need. That's what I over with. That's what you do. I'm sorry. Come on, go. Come on, defense. That's right. Let's go, defense.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second down and 15, Texas Pine.
Come on, defense! Watch the ball!
Incomplete pass. Third down, Texas Pine.
Let's go, defense! Come on, keep it up! Let's go! Let's go, defense! Line up!
Well, while you have the time to watch today's game, if you have anybody who couldn't make it out for health reasons or any other reason, have them go on Facebook and look for Semi-Pro Live. There is a live broadcast of tonight's game. That's Semi-Pro Live on Facebook.
Let's go, defense! Watch the ball! Watch the ball! Right here! Good job, defense!
Looks like no gain on the play.
Watch the ball!
Fourth down, Texas Pine.
Watch the ball! Watch the ball, D! Come on, defense! Come on, it goes! Come on, with the ball, dude! Watch the ball, defense!
Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. First down, Dallas Patriots. Incomplete pass on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let me show you something. It's number 13. Jump the route! Jump the route, DeLeon! Jump the route, DeLeon! Come on, man!
Third down and 2. And the offensive line of the Patriots is starting to settle in. You can really see it. Hand off the ball. Oh, and just as I spoke too soon, he got swarmed, but he broke a tackle, stiff arm, and I think he might have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. An exciting play either way. I'm pretty sure my producer would get us an instant replay of that. No gain on the play. 4th down and 2. Dallas Patriots. If you got your sponsor, you got to start shouting out sponsors. You got a sponsor list? Start shouting out sponsors. Oh.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. Let me jump the next one.
Well, while we have a second, I want to give a big shout out to one of the official sponsors of DFW Texas Select Youth Sports, JR Recruiting. Give them a call for all your high school recruiting needs. Their number is 310-962-5837. Again, it's 310-962-5837. Back to the action here. With the snap, nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to throw it. Ball's in the air. Double coverage. That might be interception. Interception. That's an interception, right? No. Correction, no interception. Sorry, no interception.
You did 10 minutes on the clock for these games, didn't you? Okay, good.
Sorry about that. Hey, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. There'll be mistakes made along the way. I got my producer. She's not producing the PA announcing. That's what I need to let her know. I don't know why she's so upset by that. That was just the people at the game were upset by that, but the folks at home don't know how big I just screwed up right there. Except she's dancing around moving the camera. We got Pat in the booth, man. So yes, Pat, man, you're hosting What's this? Out of your championship games this weekend, this is number 6 since last weekend.
Number 6 since last weekend, man. We've been grinding. I am exhausted. We put some bowl games around this game, and we got more games tomorrow. But I'm not coming out. I'm chilling. But
let me go ahead and make this announcement real quick. First down, Texas Pine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a great year and stuff, man. We're looking to add more teams to the roster. We got Semi-Pro Live, who is going to be a big partner with us. We got big things in the work, big shows and stuff, so stay tuned.
All right, Pat. Well, let me get back to the action because my producer was waving at me. I don't know what she's got going on. She's never been this far from me during the broadcast. It's creeping her out. She doesn't know what I'm saying. She thinks I'm over here messing up. And you see how she's going back to that tablet? She's trying to see what the comments are saying. See if the folks at home will give her a warning. You're out of control, Jazz. You just have to change the slides. This is Semi-Pro Live Channing style. Anyway, back to the action. With the snap, handoff to the running back. He gets inside, breaks a tackle. There have been a lot of broken tackles today. A lot of yards after the broken tackles. There'll be a first down, still on his feet. Great run. 16-yard gain on the run play. First down, Texas Pine. I don't think the audience heard me. First down, Texas Pine.
Man, it's a defensive battle.
Oh, yes.
My goodness.
Some good defensive football.
Right.
But it's not sloppy, so you can respect it.
Right.
With the snap. Oh, this defensive line is all over. Quarterback bails out. He's around the outside. Got a block. No, a flag on the play. He got the flag. Let's see what it comes up with. Flag on the play. Result of the play, first down. Timeout on the field. Dallas Patriots.
When your number call, go out there and do your job. That's all you gotta do. When your number call, do your damn job, man.
Only thing we know when we coming up is D1, NFL. And then, you know, once them doors start closing, as long as that passion's still there, that love for the game's still there, you really start seeing them avenues never close, them doors never close. As long as, you know, keep that passion, keep that trust in God, like, you'll be right where you need to be when He wants you to be there.
We're gonna leave it on the field, man. We're gonna ball up. You know, I try to hold myself to a professional standpoint. You know what I mean? Try to be professional at all times, especially on the field, because I know I got people watching me. I got, you know, all kind of, you know, people trying to invest into me.
This game, man, this ain't no professional ball from them. If they lose to some semi-pro people, man, they need to step their game up.
Look, I'm the hardest hitter on the team, you know what I'm saying? Hardest hitter. Hardest hitter. I know y'all saw that last
we gonna get some more interviews after y'all go shake
Replay that. Replay that stuff. Replay that.
To deal with in fall. In the spring, you pretty much have all the games at 1 or 2 stadiums. It's a more controllable atmosphere. With the fall, you got everybody has their home games, a lot of stadiums, and it's a lot of work. I mean, you're dealing with way more teams also on way more levels. So that's what I would say the challenges were.
All right, back to the action. Looks like Texas Pine are primed and ready to go. They're going to come out in a quad formation for the first time today. This is a new formation. Oh, man, they're not getting much blocking. They are not getting much blocking. That'll be about a loss of, let's see, maybe 5 yards. Loss of 5 yards on the play. Is it third down? Bring up 2nd and 20.
I can finish that if you want to go down and prepare for your interviews.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go, baby. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Big play. $16 left to go here in the quarter. Yeah, I don't know why. Timeout on the field.
Have a timeout on the field.
I'm working 3 microphones at the same time. They can know at home. It's okay, folks at home. I'm working 3 different microphones at the same time. I've got that kind of MC skills. If you want to book me, if you need a PA announcer, hit up Semi-Pro Live. We'll come out. I fly. Back to the action. Make sure you tune in at halftime. We will have some live interviews on Semi-Pro Live with both coaches to see how this matchup's going. Texas Prime breaking the huddle. They're in a deep hole here. It's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 25 yards. 4th down, correction. Not really enough time on the clock to make punting worth your time. Double pass. And the defender tips it. Did he? And he incomplete pass. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
All right, it'll be Patriots ball.
Patriots to get the ball with an opportunity to make something happen before halftime. They've got 11 seconds. In the best case scenarios, they may be able to get 2 plays off. They have to go the length of the field, basically. They'll start at the 40-yard line. Man in motion. Pistol formation for the Patriots. They snap the ball. Plenty of time in the pocket. Lets the ball go. No flag on the play.
Pass is incomplete.
Much chagrin to the Dallas Patriots sideline who wanted to see a flag on that play. And as I said, they'll get to. I don't know why they're calling a timeout here. I guess you can't take them with you after halftime. They'll go ahead and empty out the clip. Let's get a word from our sponsors.
TLP focuses on effective skills training and injury prevention for athletes. So, no matter the sport, no matter the skill level, we will focus on making you a better all-around athlete in your chosen sport. If you want to be ahead of the game, if you want to be more competitive, if you want to be the standout athlete, then TLP is the right choice. Don't delay. Reserve your slot today. TLP, boosting athletes beyond the next level.
All right, on 2nd down. Dallas Patriots with the snap. Falls back, he picks up the ball. And still loose, picked up. Out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the half.
With the score, Patriots.
A lot of people don't know women play.
So come watch us play.
I think flag football is going to take over.
I absolutely see flag football as being an Olympic sport.
Flag football will be taking over the world. I want to defy the odds.
I plan to see my Texas Fury girls play in college and the Olympics.
I do believe that men and women in the sport should get paid.
I see women's football expanding in the future.
I see it becoming a high school sport. I see it becoming a collegiate sport as well.
Flag football is in many ways like a microcosm of life.
I'm 15 and I've been playing flag since I was 7 years old.
I am 26 years old and I've been playing football for 8 years.
I've been playing flag football for a little bit over 6 years.
I've been playing flag football now for about 6 years.
It is so entertaining and is definitely competitive.
Different types of women, different cities, different states, different age groups.
Who are not only incredible athletes, but inspiring, amazing human beings.
And I hope that it gains enough support in the future to ensure that women can play on all the same platforms as men.
Right now, it is an NAIA college sport, but I hope to see it become an NCAA sport for women.
I play football for a chance to show women what we are all capable of doing.
The confidence and the passion that these young ladies have.
And I love flag football.
I love playing flag.
I love flag football.
I love flag football because it enhances my overall skills.
My name's Sandy Dot.
I'm Ashley Clam.
My name is Candace Bird.
My name is Mariah Lopez.
My name is Glenda Pena.
My name is Jonah Shao.
My name is Leilani Lopez.
I play to challenge traditions and stereotypes and to prove that all athletes deserve to play on the football field despite their gender.
All right, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. I have a nice halftime interview with the defensive coordinator of the Dallas Patriots. You guys are really putting in some work right now. You guys are tied up in a 0-0 gridiron matchup here. What's been the key to the defense showing up like it has today?
Just executing our assignments. That was one of the big goals coming into the game, man. Just holding everybody accountable for doing their jobs. And they're doing a great job right now. Doing a great job.
With two nationally ranked teams such as these that have quality defensive lines, as we know, quality offensive lines, and we know both teams do, what has been what has led up to your defensive ability to get so much pressure?
Hey, be physical, be mean, and beat the man in front of you. That's it.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, man, we're running out of time. We're going to go ahead and let you get set up.
Thank you, sir.
See you after the half. And we don't have time for any other ones. Come on.
Used to be a dreamer, but you know I found
make some noise! Dallas Patriots fans, let me hear you make some noise! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from halftime, and this tied matchup is actually a ranked game with national implications. Dallas Patriots going up head-to-head against the Texas Pine of the Houston area. That'll be first down and 10. Texas Pine. Well, the battle for I-45 intensifies as we enter the second quarter. The Texas Pine will start off with the ball near midfield. Let's see what they can do with this great field positioning to start the game. Both defenses have had great performances today. If there is a difference in the game, I'll say that the Dallas Patriots may have a little bit more yardage, and they're been able to spread the ball a little bit better with the special team game. They're winning the field positioning battle, but it hasn't shown up on the scoreboard. Great defensive play right there. They'll lose yards. Loss of 7 on the play. Second down and 15. Texas Pine. And that'll be a big loss. Well, as I'm going to go ahead and flag on the play. False start, Texas Pine. Second down. Hey, you know your coach out here who's making clips? She's doing a live broadcast, has a couple of second delay. That he can just pull up on the phone. He can make clips right now.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, it's a free broadcast. They didn't pay anything for it. And if the coaches want to use it, it's a zoomed in view. And it has.
He makes all kinds of weird clips. He does it. He has like a.
Well, I'm saying for you guys, it's going to show an instant replay of every play where you can zoom in.
Cool. All right.
Big loss on the play. What is it? 10. Is it third down and 35? Mm-hmm. This will bring up a third down and 35. Extra what? Oh, yeah. Oh, you can get either one.
It's got the wheels on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Defense trying to get off the field on third down. Pine going with a run play. Tries to get to the sideline. It's taken down. That'll be another loss. And I don't even think, I don't believe the Texas Pines punter has a flag to punt this further. I mean, get this back to the down markers. The Patriots can get off the field right now. They're going to end up with some great field position. Fourth down, Texas Pine. With the snap. Flag on the play. Be offsides against the Patriots. It'll be waved off. First down, Dallas Patriots. Well, just a little announcement for any of the parents in the field. Instead of doing what you usually have to do, where you'd have to sit through the game and take out your phone or iPad and make clips for your kids to have those keepsakes, just tune in to Semi-Pro Live, where all the clips will be available for you. A live stream of the game. The entire game will be recorded, and you're more than welcome to make any clips off of the broadcast. Tune in to Semi-Pro Live on Facebook. Like and share. First and 10, Dallas Patriots. Pistol formation, man goes in motion. You got trips to the bottom of your screen with the snap. Plenty of time, delivers the ball. First down. 15-yard pass reception. First down, Dallas Patriots. And the Patriots are moving the ball now. Finding a little bit more comfortability in the passing game. The blocking, he's had plenty of time. Man motion with the snap. And the quarterback, he turned it into an option. Very dynamic play calling. Down the sideline. 35-yard gain on the play. First down, Patriots. And the Patriots are moving the ball now. They're starting to find more and more success. The offensive line is starting to really come into their own in this third quarter. You can really tell the improvement in the blocking. The quarterback has had more time to the run blocking is better. They're starting to get second-level blocks. Timeout on the field.
If you need sports equipment and warm-ups for your team, then Max Sporting Goods has you covered. We have all sorts of athletic training equipment and gear, such as helmets, uniforms, replacement parts, and add-ons. Best of all, we customize team orders and deliver them straight to you. You can also sign up to our club for the best deals and special discounts. Max Sporting Goods, we bring the sports to you. Check out our wide variety of products at www.max.
Well, we got 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the half. Well, excuse me, in the third quarter. Big time matchup. Both teams have thrown some body blows, but no one's been able to land a knockout punch yet. Dallas Patriots have gotten the closest to it. They came out in a pistol formation, 3 wide receivers, no tight end, 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Man coming in motion. High snap, quarterback got it down, got off to his running back. Great running play. He's going to gain about 4 to 5 yards on the play. Let's see No. Flag on the play. The flag on the play was for a chop block. Is that second and, is it gonna be second and 15 or second and 10? Still gonna be a first down, Dallas Patriots.
First and 20.
15-yard penalty on the play, first down and 25. I hear a parent outside saying they've been chop blocking all game, and they probably have. And in the words of my coach, Coach Bearden, R.I.P. Coach Bearden, he used to always teach me, son, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So you got to get it done in them trenches by any means necessary. If you get caught, you get caught, but you got to try. Quarterback gets the ball for wide receiver. Touchdown, Patriots. Flag on the play. Fall against the Patriots. After the penalty, that'll be a second down and 30. Excuse me, first down and 30. Correction. And this drive is going the wrong way fast for the Patriots. It started off with a couple of big-time plays, and they've had back-to-back big-time penalties, and they're in danger of losing control of this drive. They haven't really even gotten a playoff. It's still first down. Got to stay locked in. Not a lot of plays on the playbook for 35 yards, but you can get a chunk at a time. They go with the shift. Quarterback's going to run it. He's got some lead blocks. He gets to the hole. He's taken down, but he's going to gain maybe 15, maybe 10 yards. 10-yard gain on the play. Second down and 25. After the 10-yard gain, it's going to be a little bit more reasonable. They need to pick up about 15. If this is going to be a 4-down territory, they're not going to choose to kick the ball. They've got 2 more downs. They need to pick up a large chunk right here to get that third down to at least be reasonable. So let's see what they go with. If I'm the Patriots, I look for them to put it in the air early. They've had some success, and the line's been able to hold up against this pass rush. With the snap, they're going through the air. Let the ball go. And I just want this quarterback to have a little bit more patience. The line is blocking, but his clock is sped up. And I think that comes from the first half. The Dallas Patriots didn't put the ball in the air too often. So most of these run plays, they were struggling with their run blocking. So now I can see it in the quarterback where he sped up his clock due to those early run deficiencies. But for the most part, they've blocked extremely well in the passing game. He's got to sit there and let these plays develop because he had some receivers that are about to come over. He just made his decision too quickly. He's got to be patient on this play. He's got time, plenty of time, plenty of time. He made his decision too early. He made the decision too early, and he's not going to get there first. He'll stop the clock. It's not that desperate, but it's manageable. I feel like he made the decision to run a little bit too early, but he picked up a large chunk of yards. He's going to bring up a third down and very, very manageable. Now, he can get the first down. He's about a yard. If they get the first down, they'll still be about a yard short of the end zone. Fourth down and about 8. This is the biggest play of the game. Let's get everybody up on their feet. She overproducing, as always. That's what makes the show run. Jasmine Mays, a.k.a. the future Jasmine Humphrey. Unless she keeps overproducing me. Nah, I'm messing with you. The quarterback going to take off himself up the middle. He's going to be close to that first down marker. Let's see. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left to go on the clock. And he's stopped. And that'll be turnover on downs. Texas Pines, first down and 10. And the Texas Pines defense comes up big with the stop here. Texas Pine break the huddle. They're preparing to start. They're in the shadow of their own end zone. Let's see if they can get a little breathing.
Who on the mic? Baby, can you pull back from the microphone?
On the run. Going down the field. Plenty of space. And that'll be a first down, Texas Pine. First down, Texas Pine. And with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, game still tied. That is one of the biggest run plays of the game. Texas Pine finally getting some movement out of their offense and starting to gain those chunks of yards they're going to need if they're going to be able to overtake a high-powered defense such as this one.
I think I was really too close. Was that Dallas Patriots fan? She hosted me. I am.
For the folks at home that don't realize, I'm going to call the game fair. But, actually, if I'm going to call it Coach Don, that's my dude from Semi-Pro, one of my former coaches out here. We also got Tony Warwitz, who's a longtime coach of the Dallas Patriots. His son used to play for this organization. So I have some long-time ties with the Patriots. I wish them nothing but success, but, I got to do it for the views. Back to the action. Texas Pines starting on second down and about 4 yards. Shotgun formation. Now, look how far back this slot receiver is to try and get this out to him. They are. They pull the trigger. They go to the other side. Screen pass. First down, Texas Pine. And the chains are moving. And that's 101. The defense has to recognize that. These are young kids, I understand that, but somebody on the coach staff, somebody has to be aware of that. They lined up in a way where you could look on the field and tell that they were going to try and get that screen pass off, especially with them not having a lot of success getting the ball downfield. And I still don't like how far back off this slot is. They might be doing it again. Are they that bold to try the same play again? With the snap, no, they're going to run it. It was an RPO. It was the same play again, except this time he handed it off. First down, a gain of about, it's like 7-yard gain on the play. 7-yard gain on the play. First down, Texas Pine. And the Pine are driving right now. They've got the Dallas Patriots defense has got to lock up right here. Now, what they just did, that was the exact same play as last time. It was an RPO. They hit the screen pass on the first one where they had a lot of success out of it. This time the quarterback decides to hand it off, and they're able to get some crucial yardage. Got Commissioner Pat back in the building.
Jay Mickens, head coach and offensive coordinator, Montgomery, Texas.
Mike Myers, offensive line coach, Spring, Texas.
My name is Andrew Nancy, aka Coach Drew, and I'm from the southwest side of Houston, Texas, and I'm responsible for the linebackers for the Texas Pines Elite. Go Pines!
My timeouts normally, but I understand. This is a big drive of the game.
Well, hey, there's one person in this whole stadium who's got the biggest smile. This is a man sitting next to me as his league puts on another case of some intense, evenly matched football. No blowouts out here today.
Not at all, not at all. These two teams, the first time they played, the Patriots won in the last seconds of the game. It was a great game, and Pines showed the ability to run in that game. So, I guess they're going back to the game plan.
All right, as we get ready to get back to the action, we've got a momentary pause on the field.
Somebody left?
Yeah.
Did they? How? What?
I see some people running across the field now.
What the hell is going on? Okay. Hey, somebody got pissed off and dropped the chain.
That must be Dallas coach. I got to go over here and coach. I don't know why he'd be pissed off. It's still 0-0. There's not a reason to get pissed off and drop the chains here.
No, not at all. Not at all. Sometimes you get players, people from the opposing team.
It's a good matchup. He's like, I want to have a seat for this last 10 minutes. Oh!
Right.
I think that one got deflected a little bit before it came. It seemed like his trajectory came off. He had enough time to get it off.
Yeah, I think it was the pressure of the play. One of the linebackers from the Patriots got in on him and he put more on the pass than he had to, anticipating that hit.
Now, this is the thing I think is going to be the story of the game, and it has nothing to do with what's going on in the field right now. The Patriots' offensive line is going to be the story of the game. It's whenever this quarterback realizes that he's got 4 seconds back there,
right,
this game is going to change.
Absolutely.
He had 4 seconds on those last pass attempts. His eternal, because here's the deal. This is what I've noticed with running. Ran the ball a lot in the first quarter. They weren't successful, so now his clock is sped up.
Absolutely.
So he's not expecting the blocking that he's getting, and he's going to take him a little bit of time to adjust to that.
I wholeheartedly agree with that because, you're quick to run and you miss that wide receiver that 1 second they got wide open on you, but you went ahead and ran the ball. And coaches are good at pointing that out.
Now, I remember during this last drive, they got back to the 10-yard line before the penalty yard started to interfere with what they had going on. He threw that outside out route, but if you looked up, that post was coming open if he waited 1 more second. He had those 2 seconds in the pocket. Now, that's something that comes with development in the game, but we're starting to get towards that level of on select ball. We're going to get, going for a national championship. We're going to need them to make those decisions.
Absolutely. And to add to that, they actually have coaches in the box. So if you notice, all the coaches have headsets on, and they're communicating with coaches in the box just like a Friday night game on high school. That is allowed in our league. And so they should be able to see that adjustment and make that up here from the coaches' box.
Speaking of adjustments, we're going to have to hope that the Patriots saw that as well, because that screen pass has been open the last couple of times. And now that I know, we're through 3 quarters of play, basically 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. We're heading towards the 4th. Texas Pine will elect to just let this one run out. I'm going to go ahead and wait to finish my point after this announcement. And that will be the end of 3. Get your scores up. That's the start of the 4th quarter. I didn't know what I was going to say. And that happens sometimes. You're doing semi-pro live, you're doing this at the same time. I'm pretty sure I'm on commercial break, so I might just be dry talking. But just in case I'm not. She said she's going to catch commercial breaks every time we have a break out there since we don't have walkie-talkies.
What? And so next week, I'm pretty sure they've talked to you about it, but next week they got their state championship in AYF. Did they talk to you about that?
They have not.
Okay, so yeah, so those games are gonna happen at Mesquite Memorial. Whistleblowers, my referees will be doing those games, so I will be there. So even though we're not, we're back to the fourth quarter, so we'll get back to that and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Ooh.
Free play.
Ooh.
Oh, big catch. He trips over his own feet. Looks like he still got the catch. Flag on the play.
Come on, let's put all this discussion. Now he's a good ref. He just did the Duncanville Cedar Hill game last night.
Oh, okay. Hey, I like it. Hey, look, I want to go on the record. I have no issues with referee discussions. If they're getting it right, my view of a good referee, you can miss a call.
Right.
Just don't make a call that changes the game.
Exactly. And I always, you know what? That's my whole philosophy. I always tell the guys, don't be the reason that a game is won or lost.
Exactly.
Like we want to be the invisible, party to have the game ends, especially a game like this.
Like home calls are going to get missed, pass interference is going to get missed. This is just like terribly egregious. But as long as you're not making calls that are affecting the game, or if I don't ever want as a player after I lose a game like, oh, the refs cheated me. That's the story. I hear that too much in life. It's very seldomly is true.
Right.
But don't even give them the excuse.
Exactly. And now I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this play. So what are we doing?
One of the advantages of having a ref in the book.
Gotcha. So ball was caught out of bounds.
Okay.
And so now they took the penalty. Now it's 4th and 3.
Okay.
4th down and 3. Let's hear the crowd make some noise.
I think I didn't use that line a little bit too much. You're starting to not get as excited. With the snap on the play. Oh, a nice handoff. And the defensive line of the Dallas Patriots is winning the battle. They are winning the battle at this point. Now, they're going to get some penalty yards off of it. But this defensive line for the Dallas Patriots, that's the difference. The Dallas Patriots offense, they're struggling running the ball, but when they've decided to pass, that quarterback's had plenty of time. Matter of fact, they can probably generate some of their running yards based off of just falling back in the pass and letting the quarterback take off because the blocking has been so good in the passing game. The Pines, on the other hand, they haven't gotten any solid blocking today. Like whether it be run plays, pass plays, and the big chunks of yards they've gotten have been on penalties or they've been gimmick plays.
Right, and then I think another thing with Pines is I was talking to a coach before the game, and I'm not sure if they're missing their number one running back or not. I got to kind of double check that, but I mean they're looking good for the most part with the running game. Some of their biggest runs in the third quarter, happened from the running game. But I felt like I had that conversation, and I was trying to get that player's name because he has a nickname that they call him down in Houston, but he could not remember the name. So I wish I had more information for you.
Now,
back to you, Shannon.
What I've noticed about the Texas Pine, though, I think they can both benefit some from each other's playbook. Now, what I mean by this is that the Dallas Pine need to bring more of their receivers. They need to bring tight ends onto the field. They're not getting enough blocking. They need to put a fullback in there. Right. And the Dallas Patriots need to do the opposite. They need to run the ball more out of the shotgun. They need to get their tight ends off the field so they can get some more running room.
Ooh.
Oh, a great catch!
Touchdown, Texas Pine!
And a big-time throw and catch. Hey, it's select football at its finest. Texas Pine first on the board, 6-0.
Wow.
And just we were talking, it only takes one.
Yeah, it looks as if the I don't know if y'all gonna show the instant replay on that, but
we definitely are.
Okay, I saw the wide receiver pointing and like the cornerback pointing like he felt like somebody else was supposed to get that receiver over the top. Not sure what was going on with that, but if you look on the replay, you'll see that the cornerback was pointing at the receiver like, "Hey, somebody got him. Somebody got him." Yeah, it looked like a busted coverage situation.
Up to this point, I felt Dallas had played way better defense than the other side. That's the main reason we went down and made sure we got that interview, but one lapse of judgment can change a whole game. And the kick is good. Your new score, 8-0. Texas Pine on top.
After the kick, your new score.
I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look in your face like a man and tell you how. Okay.
We come for respect. People be breaking their neck when they go play for a check. We up on deck. We gonna show them who next. Reppin' for Texas Select.
Do what they do. Catch us on our 22. Yeah, just watch what we do. 13U, the best of the state, what they do. Texas, big money crew.
Grind till we shine. Make a boot cut on the dime. Shaking fools all of the time. Strong in my mind. Whether we go over time, we gonna stay on the grind.
Yeah, I really don't want it. I don't care who the opponent. When we win, we gonna flaunt it. Y'all rent it, we buy it, we own it. On the field, we gonna dominate. Win is a bonus.
Flag, 8U, 10U, 12U. Coaches be yelling with something to tell you. Never gon' fail you. Give it advice that's right. If you do it, then it will help you.
We got Dallas, Seahawks, Texas United. You looking for losses, you ain't gonna find it. Cowboys coming to RTG, Houston Pines and PPT.
Northside Savages, bringing the bandages. Dallas Patriots, bet you can't handle them. Harlan Underdogs, Gulf Coast Texas. I am showing they muscle and flexing.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Battle for battle, boy, you can shake like a rattle. I got more beat than a cattle. Why could you tell it, you tell them? By half I get beat like a paddle.
Ballers in the patches, Lancaster Panthers, Oak Cliff Cowboys, Oak Cliff Gators, Denison Knight, City Crest Comets, treating the competition like haters. Elite Champ, Woodward Bandits, North Dallas Spartans, Steel Dug Cobras, Louisville Titans, Southern Point Toss, we play Boston, the game sold.
Trying to use them. Remember that we talked, we was like, man, that's some little league rules. You 2 points for.
No, it's off. It's off.
Yeah, that's the little.
Patriots stopped them 4th down. They had a tackle by the helmet. And then
If I subtract that touchdown, if I look at this game, I'll take defense all day. It's a judgment right there.
What happened when the Patriots scored down here?
They scored.
They scored.
They scored, but it was a false start.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a bad false start. Like, it wasn't even a question. I remember.
After the kick, 1st and 10, Dallas Patriots.
Yeah. The only reason
It's the formation. Goes in motion. He swings over to his running back. He drops the ball. I think it was a live football. Oh, this is a disaster if it was. We got players walking off the field. This is what I hate for a lineman. Don't walk off the field. Act like it's still supposed to be our ball. Because that soon plays into the referee's decision. And let's get an instant replay. I just want to give a friendly reminder, every single play is instant replayed on Semi-Pro Live. Feel free to tune in, like, and share. First down, Texas Pine.
The first turnover. You said that, man. First one to make a mistake may lose the game.
Yep. And that was a crucial mistake. As I think the running back just had in his mind that the ball didn't go forward. If somebody has their phone, we can pull it's a replay. Let's see how delayed.
Yeah, see if it.
Hey, but if you keep your phone out, we'll have every play instant replay. No.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
We probably will miss it. With the snap, handoff to the running back. He's running through. Ooh, breaks a couple of tackles. A nice physical run. That's going to be very close to the first down.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8.
Correction, 2nd down and 2. There we go. And, oh, we missed that play right before. Let's see where they're at the 40. No, we might. No, we're going to see this last one. Well, let's get a second look at this last one. We got the screen up in the box. Snap on the play. And that was good blocking. And the Pines offensive linemen, they're blocking. Oh, there we go. It's a rugby scrum. Just as I talked about the offensive line, they're blocking stronger as the game goes on. And part of this, their blocking wasn't even good on that last touchdown. They have the confidence of having that touchdown under their belt.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now the momentum is in full swing right now. The Patriots.
First down, Texas Pine.
Patriots are a championship quality team, so I think if they stop them on defense right here, then they have a chance to obviously go down the field and get this thing tied up. So
now, with the way the game is going, if the Patriots can get off the field on defense, they need to be aggressive. I feel like their offense is very capable of scoring. I almost feel like they haven't been aggressive enough in this matchup today because the way their line has been pass blocking, they've got time.
Absolutely. I was saying earlier that I felt like they should force it to DeCorian Moore, number one. That's their top-notch player, period. That's a kid I could see D1 scholarships pouring out the wahoo over the future, and also possibly an NFL player. So I feel like they need to use him. He's the beast.
Incomplete pass on the play, 3rd down.
Coming up on the plays, look, 2nd and 10 or whatever. So let's see how they handle it from here because you got 7 minutes left in the game. Plenty of time to do what you got to do, but they cannot let them off the hook right now.
I think they're going to go to this screen pass. Look at this slot receiver.
I see him.
No, they're going to go with another run.
Tough run.
Not physical yards. It's the body blows. You've got to wear a team out, especially when you're on the road. You know that they have the numbers advantage because it's home cooking. That all their players are down the street, and you only got people who you knew could travel. So you've got to run the ball. You've got to start wearing down this Dallas Patriots defense.
Absolutely, and I mean the physicality is starting to show. We got a Patriot player down with an injury right now, and it's just showing you that the physicality that Houston Pines is coming with.
If you need sports equipment and warm-ups for your team, then Max Sporting Goods has you covered. We have all sorts of athletic training equipment and gear, such as helmets, uniforms, replacement parts, and add-ons. Best of all, we customize team orders and deliver them straight to you. You can also sign up to our club for the best deals and special discounts. Max Sporting Goods, we bring the sports to you. Check out our wide variety of products at www.max.
When you got that old momentum, that takes over and stuff. It's a mental game as well as a physical game.
Well, I know the physicality is starting to get to the down marker holders. I've never seen that, every time out they got to drop the sticks. I'm old. I don't be trying to bend over that much,
Right, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hold on, like in Vogue. But, hey, it's coming up now. Here we go. We back to action, baby. Let's see what we're doing.
Hey, next year maybe we can get a sponsor. We'll sponsor the sticks. Let's put a sticker on it. You get a free bank account if you own the sticks. Shout out to the union. To
First United.
Shout out to First United. Make sure when you come out to these events that you get signed up, man. We're trying to teach these kids we're trying to give these kids a financial education early in the game. It starts now. So make sure when you're out here, if you see the representative, stop by the table, sign up. And for the kids, I believe, is it free for the kids?
Raymond, you got that information?
Swing to the bit. Okay. So well, look, it's for the kids.
Yeah. So basically, it's second chance banking or whatever. So even if you had an issue, even if you had an issue with a bank account or whatever, then you can automatically get that bank account. And then they have an option where you can get $50 free. They'll tell you how you can get $50 free for signing up with First United Bank today.
First United Bank, check them out. They're going to be at pretty much all the events. If they're not here at the event with a tent or a table, get together with Pat or find us on the website. We'll get you in connection. Anyway, as we get back to the action.
My name is Mason Isbell. I play right guard and defensive tackle, and I'm from Montgomery, Texas.
Mike Myers, offensive line coach,
and about
Spring,
18.
Texas.
3rd down and about 18. So we get back to the action. Got an ambulance in the parking lot. Hopefully everybody's okay.
No doubt.
With the snap, falls back. Oh, he runs out of time. He starts running. And that is the difference in the offensive line today. Even though they have the lead right now and they are milking the clock, the offensive line for the Pines, they only showed up for about 2 plays. And so far, those 2 plays might be enough. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this one. Score 7-0.
All right, so, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. The clock is running with 5 minutes and counting The Patriots have all 3 timeouts. Pines have 2 timeouts. It look like the Pines are definitely going to milk this clock and take that to their advantage. Not sure if they're going to punt from this position. They may just kind of give it the old he-hove and see what happens.
All right. Well, hey, if you saw that nice little feature that we had playing while the commissioner was giving you that little update, as we start, we're going to try and get each one of the teams to send us headshots at the beginning so we can give you guys the good old-fashioned 1990s introduction. So help us by cooperating. Timeout on the field.
I play receiver.
We got a timeout on the field. Let's get a word.
My name is Jalen Woods. I live in Houston, Texas. And I'm from Houston, Texas. And I play running back and linebacker.
My name is Donovan Rogers McNeil. I'm from Houston, Texas. I play D tackle and DN.
My name is Andrew Anassi. I play inside linebacker, DB, and safety. I also play wide receiver. I'm from Houston, Texas.
My name is Tavon Byers. I play any position on the field, and I'm from Houston, Texas.
My name is Dominic Armour. I'm the center, and I'm from Woodlands, Texas.
My name is Michael Moose. I play defensive tackle, and I'm from Houston.
I think that one game they did lose the Gulf Coast. They passed it too much. Yeah. And so sometimes you can overthink yourself.
That's what I think is happening. Bro, they pass blocking. Hey, what happened to him?
The ambulance, fire guy walking right there, ambulance crossing the field. I bet he's going to pause the game.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody get injured on the field.
Yeah. And then they called the timeout, so it ain't no.
TLP focuses on effective skills training and injury prevention for athletes. So, no matter the sport, no matter the skill level, we will focus on making you a better all-around athlete in your chosen sport. If you want to be ahead of the game, if you want to be more competitive, if you want to be the standout athlete, then TLP is the right choice. Don't delay. Reserve your slot today. TLP, boosting athletes beyond the next level.
Hi, this is Channing Humphrey. I want to give a big thank you to our keynote sponsor of today's event, TNT Detailing Services. Whether you're trying to get your truck in showroom shape or get your boat ready for the waves, give him a call. His number is 903-399-2086. Again, that number is 903-399-2086. TNT Detailing Services. We are back. Sorry about that, Pat. My producers popped in the side of the window and let me know. But as you were saying,
Semi-Pro Live.
Oh, it's on Facebook.
On Facebook, Semi-Pro Live on Facebook.
The live stream is on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
Baby.
Well, hey.
When your number call, go out there and do your job. That's all you gotta do. When your number call, do your damn job, man.
Only thing we know when we're coming up is D1, NFL. And then, once them doors start closing, as long as that passion's still there, that love for the game's still there, you really start seeing them avenues never close, them doors never close. As long as, keep that passion, keep that trust in God, like, you'll be right where you need to be when He wants you to be there.
We're going to leave it on the field, man. We're going to ball up. I try to hold myself to a professional standpoint. You know what I mean? Try to be professional at all times, especially on the field, because I know I got people watching me. I got, all kind of, people trying to invest into me.
This game, man, this ain't no professional ball from them. If they lose this to some semi-pro people, man, they need to step their game up.
Yes,
look. I'm the hardest hitter on the team. You know what I'm saying? Hardest hitter.
Hey,
hardest hitter. I'm your son in love.
Hey, we gonna get some more interviews after y'all go shake
Replay that. Replay that stuff. Replay that.
It flew up. I thought I was having a heart attack. I was gonna die. The ambulance came.
Oh my God.
And I was like, look, man, I don't want to pay for the ambulance. I just want y'all to make sure I stay alive while I try to walk to the car. I was like, if y'all help me get off the ground and they gonna charge me for that, he was like, nah, man. They helped me down to the car.
And you found out it was just a bad burrito?
Nah, man, I had appendicitis.
Oh
But
my
it
God.
was still bad, but
Gosh.
I ain't had that 3,500, man. That was before Obamacare.
That 35 hundo. Yeah, them rides are expensive. Probably should let the ambulance get off the field before we start back also. So I'm gonna make sure on the announcement that we let the ambulance get completely off the field.
It'll make for some good pictures. Not messing with you.
Yeah, it's probably a big distraction.
We're going to allow the ambulance to leave the field before we resume play.
A lot of people don't know women play.
So come watch us play.
I think flag football is going to take over.
I absolutely see flag football as being an Olympic sport.
Flag football will be taking over the world. I want to defy the odds.
I plan to see my Texas Fury girls play in college and the Olympics.
I do believe that men and women in this sport should get paid.
I see women's football expanding in the future.
I see it becoming a high school sport. I see it becoming a collegiate sport as well.
Flag football is in many ways like a microcosm of life.
I'm 15 and I've been playing flag since I was 7 years old.
I am 26 years old and I've been playing football for 8 years.
I've been playing flag football for a little bit over 6 years.
I've been playing flag football now for about 6 years.
It is so entertaining and it is definitely competitive.
Different types of women, different cities, different states, different age groups.
Who are not only incredible athletes, but inspiring, amazing human beings.
And I hope that it gains enough support in the future to ensure that women can play on all the same platforms as men.
Right now, it is an NAIA college sport, but I hope to see it become an NCAA sport for women.
I play football for a chance to show women what we are all capable of doing.
The confidence and the passion that these young ladies have.
And I love flag football. I love playing flag.
I love flag football.
I love flag football because it enhances my overall skills.
My name's Sandy Dye.
I'm Ashley Clam. My name is Candace Bird.
My name is Mariah Lopez.
My name is Glenda Pena.
My name is Jonah Shao.
My name is Leilani Lopez.
I play to challenge traditions and stereotypes and to prove that all athletes deserve to play on the football field despite their gender.
Oh, there is a button on here. Okay. Over here looking like, what you talking about a button?
It's a mute button?
No, but well, there probably is a mute button on here too, but for this charger.
Oh, okay. Swerve down. Back to the action. Good Lord. Here we go.
With the snap, falls back in the cover. Plenty of time in the pocket. Oh, big time catch. And this is starting to become an air raid by the Pine. They're having no fear throwing this ball around. 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the fourth. Did he get first? Got another referee meeting.
That looked like it was the first.
Looks like a flag on the play. And that's going to go against the Dallas Patriots. First down, Texas Pine. With 4 minutes left to go in the fourth, we need the Dallas Patriots fans to get on your feet. Defense, 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 defense.
I'm trying to help him, you know what I'm saying? I'm traveling well.
I was just telling the coaches over there, it's like, man, we got, I got to keep my eyes on that. You can't give up a 4th and 18. Cannot give up an 8 and 14. Yeah, you cannot give up a 4th.
Just momentary lapses. Like those 2 plays, I would take their defense over the Pines defense outside of those 2 plays.
Yeah.
And in another game, I would have took them with those 2 plays. Like this is any other matchup, I'll take the same defense with those 2 defensive lapses and be satisfied with that performance.
Right. But you got to get it from both sides of the ball. The offense is, it's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. You got to play complementary football. The offense has got to help out the defense and vice versa.
But here's the deal. They still have time. I mean, their offensive line, the way they're blocking in the passing game, if they can get some patience from their quarterback in the stop, and that might have ran it out.
Touchdown, Texas Pine.
And the Texas Pine score again. Your new score, 13-0. And they'll set up for the field goal to go up by 14 in this one.
Hey, it's not over, though. I'm telling you, they have the best player on this field, and number one, they just got to utilize them. I feel like if they go to DeCorian Moore and, hey, win with your best player, go to your best player, you're going to do some things. So let's see how it goes. I'm not going to give up on this game just yet. Texas Select DF Dub, baby, it's going down. Pines is doing their thing.
Not at all. Not at all. It's just I have confidence. Here's the deal. I've seen enough from the Dallas Patriots offense, and I have confidence that they have the ability to score.
No doubt.
It's can they get off the field in time to get their offense another shot? And the second thing is when they get on offense, will they be aggressive enough?
Well, this is the thing. Now they're in Dak Prescott mode. What they need is to get down and get a quick score. And then you're going to have to, most Little League teams onside kick every kick anyway. So that's not nothing new. So, it's really about trying to get that first score. Once you get that first score, then you can get that momentum and see what you can do with it.
Yeah, but as you said, none of this matters until they can get on the board. And the snap for the kick is good. And
the kick is good. After the kick, your new score, Texas Pine 14, the Dallas Patriots.
I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look in your face like a man and tell you how.
Okay. We come for respect. People be breaking their neck when they go play for a check. We up on deck. We gonna show them who next. Reppin' for Texas Select.
Do what they do. Catch us on our 22. Yeah, just watch what we do. 13U, the best understand what they do. Texas, big money crew.
Grind till we shine. Make a boot cut on the dime. Shaking fools all of the time. Strong in my mind. Whether we go overtime, we gonna stay on the grind.
Y'all really don't want it. I don't care who the opponent. When we win, we gonna flaunt it. Y'all rent it, we buy it, we own it. On the field, we gonna dominate. Win is the bonus.
Flag, 8U, 10U, 12U. Coaches be yelling with something to tell you. Never gon' fail you. Giving advice that's right. If you do it, then it will help you.
We got Dallas. See how Texas united. You looking for losses, you ain't gonna find it. Cowboys coming to RTG. Houston Pines and PPT.
Northside Savages, bringing the bandages. Dallas Patriots, bet you can't handle them. Harlan Underdogs, Gulf Coast cases. I am showing they muscle the plexus.
Yeah. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Battle for battle. Boy, you can shake like a rattle.
oh yeah. It looks like an onside kick. It's still on the ground. It's rolling. be out of bounds. Dallas Patriots ball.
Have a penalty on the play also. Look like it's going to be an offsides against the kicking team.
Flag on the play.
And so the receiving team.
Against the kicking team.
So the receiving team, I have an option whether to add 5 to it or have them re-kick it. I probably would take the 5 because that kick was very crucial. It's pretty critical. I saw the player for the Patriots kind of put his hands up like, hey, I'm not touching this, but he really should have gotten touched the ball. Do we have a replay on that? I think we have a replay coming up. And on the replay, kind of, we'll watch and see what happens. So watch what happens to this Patriot player on all the way over here. He kind of puts his hands up. It's already at 10 yards, and he just kind of put his hands up and backed up.
He didn't want any part of that collision.
Right, and I'm just thinking, sometimes they get confused and think that, hey, I'm not going to do an illegal touching. And it's not an illegal touching at all or whatever because you're already 10 yards off the ball or whatever. So the smart play, I would say, is to add 5 to the end of the run and go with the first down. We'll see how they play it.
I wouldn't want to run the clock anymore. Yeah. I got to get 2 scores, and I'm going to have to put my defense on the field at least for 4 plays. At some point in this game, I don't want to run any more clocks. I have just enough time to get this done.
Absolutely. 3 minutes, 37 seconds. We saw the previous game in Houston where, like I said, DeCorian Moore caught that long. It had to be about a 60-yard touchdown in the last minutes of the game and to put it away. And it was in double coverage also. So I would continue to try to, go to my best player. My best player has that Moss-type ability. That's who I'm going to.
Well, I went out there and checked the views, man. You were averaging about 100 viewers on here, per second. So we're doing pretty good. You got quite a bit of eyeballs on you.
Hey, all eyes on me. Quote by Tupac. But, hey, man, this is going down. This is how we do it. All you teams that's looking for a new league, holler at your boy, Pat O'Raymond. We got you, man. We turning up. Everybody that's been with us this year know how we turn up. We try to do everything big. We giving out Super Bowl rings, Super Bowl trophies, banners. We helping teams get to Florida and stuff, giving donations and finding money for teams. So, to get to Florida where they want to go. So it looks like the
don't forget the quality of the facilities.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing people have been impressed by. We've been getting teams facilities, and we're going to continue to do so going forward.
All right, we're back to the action. Single, he's going to be back in the backfield. He takes his time this time, and his quarterback drops the ball. And that's exactly what I was saying. He had time. He takes his time in the pocket.
Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10, Dallas Patriots.
He took his time that time, and that's been the difference between the earlier passes and that one. If he sits in the pocket and allows that time to play out that his offensive line is giving him, these receivers are going to get open. Nobody can cover forever.
Right. And I mean, he had a receiver wide open. Like, that was a house. If he caught that was a house call. Like, nobody wasn't getting him on that. And that was a great slant route that they probably should be throwing instead of, they cover. You see their coverage is like 10 yards off. So they're giving him the respect for his speed. So might as well go ahead and throw that little quick slant. Now, check out the linebacker. If they try to do it again, he's covering that now.
He's going to take off running on this one, and he'll be sacked. This is the worst possible case for a sack right now. They need to hurry up and get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't even huddle on this play. I'm going to call this one.
Absolutely. I mean, right now you're in a position where you got to score, and every second is precious. You could take the time out of what I know they're trying to save it for.
This is what you don't want to see. You see this receiver? He wants off the field. He tired. And that's not what you want to see. And the clock is running, and you've got some of your starter receivers wanting out of the game.
I think they replaced them. I saw them replace them with another number. Good. So, yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's no dog in either of these teams or whatever. So, I respect the coaching staffs and the teams they put together. I thought they have a big group of receivers. They go too deep.
With the snap, plenty of time again. Oh, and a wheel punt interception.
Interception, Texas Pine.
Now, unfortunately, the quarterback double clutched on that. I think he had him the first time. And I think he just wants to be too careful with that pass. I think if he let it go the first time, he would have got number one. So the plan was to go to DeCorian, but the main issue was that, everybody was keying on him. Quarterback wanted to make sure and make it the perfect pass. Probably should have let it go the first time instead of the double clutch.
Yeah, and that's one of the plays it's unfortunate you don't want to see, but 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in this one. This one is not out of range, but it's getting close. Dallas Patriots defense, they need a play on defense.
Absolutely. I mean, now you're in a position where every play is a strip. You got to strip them every play. You got to go for it. You got to, what's the player play for the Bears back in the days? Peanut. You got a Peanut Tillman. You got to go, the Peanut Punch. That's what they call it. Now you got a Peanut Punch and not get that up. Get that up.
It's a big run. Touchdown, Texas Pine, and a pick. Oh, man. Touchdown, Texas Pine.
And,
no, that was a vicious pancake.
Yeah.
We got to catch that instant replay. I wouldn't have got, but do you train your offensive linemen to get off of them?
No.
Not until the whistle's blown.
Now, coaches, get your player off the field. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Let's do it. Don't do that.
Little things This D-line has cooked this offensive line all day. Right. I've cooked them. So the frustration you just saw there is I've whooped your ass all long and you done got this one play. Right. So it's I understand.
I think it's frustration also just from missing on offense, not getting those scores in.
Yeah.
Like my thing is it's frustration and a lot of missed opportunities.
As a defense, in a game 14-0, your offense is supposed to guarantee you 21. Don't let that take away from your overall good performance. This defense only had 2 bad plays today. This defense has played well.
Actually, I don't even. What's the instant replay on the previous play? I don't even, to be honest. After all that happened, I have no idea what just happened.
There was I don't know. It was a touchdown.
No. It was something that. What was the play? What play did
was there a flag before that? It was a touchdown. I just don't know if it was a flag on the play or if it was on the pancake.
Well, yeah, I know about the flag on the pancake. I'm just trying to remember. With all that action happening, I'm just trying to remember what happened on the play, leading up to it.
Oh, no, he popped out of there like a Mustang and went galloping to the end zone. Man. It was a nice run. That'll definitely be clipped on Semi Live this next week.
Well, one thing I would say, I don't want this game to be marred by an incident like that. You know what I'm saying? Both teams are going to battle, so we don't want to take away from that because the Patriots are really good. We want them to represent. We want Pines to represent in battle.
To continue to represent, because they come from a rich tradition of winning, and this is an organization that's been around for many years and will continue to be around for many years.
Absolutely. And in the city of Dallas, it's kind of been a tragic week anyway. With all the death that's been going on in the streets and all the stuff going on with the entertainers and stuff like that. So we just really, 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 really want everybody to keep their heads and, stay prayed up, give it all to the Most High, and, let's don't get caught up in all this extra stuff that we don't have no control. You can only control what you can control. So, with that being said, this type of stuff happens in games. It doesn't matter what league, whatever. It wasn't too bad of an incident. The referees got it completely under control really quick. We just wanted to make sure that we did not end it in a bad way. So we appreciate everybody getting their cooler heads and, getting decorum about themselves because that's what we're built on and that's what we will continue to preach.
Well, after the referees get done discussing with both teams, we'll probably have the extra point, and then we'll have a kickoff. I believe due to the penalty being on the pancake block and not on the actual play, the Pines should go up. The score should be 20-0, I believe.
Right. And so probably what's going to happen is two things. They can either take it on this kick or they can take it on the kickoff. Most likely they're going to take the penalty on the kickoff and make them kick from the 25-yard line. So, yeah. It's just unfortunate. But, hey, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it positive. Both teams are going to battle, baby, so ain't nothing to hang your head about. I know everybody wanted that ring and that trophy. I got to go down there and present in a minute. So we're going to be down there, and we're going to be proud of both teams.
Hey, Coach, what position did you play when you growing up, man?
I played running back. I played at Duncanville High School back in the Gap.
See, I'm a fat lineman. And that play would have to be on my highlight tape. All your college coaches are gonna be you made them fight you? College coaches is drooling at that. That's definitely a good highlight. So, Mom, Dad, if you're watching, make sure you clip that. I know you don't want your kids coming up to Dallas getting in fights, but hey.
He and the lineman did his job. It's just at some point you got to get off of that now. But he was so caught up in the moment that he just took a step.
Noise, couldn't hear the whistle.
Yeah. Shannon, oh man, you my guy, man. You my guy.
I can't not take up for a fat man. It's not in me.
That's what's up.
Now, if the D lineman had got into it with a receiver, then I would have had the D lineman for. But I always got to take the fatter athlete.
Bruh. Hey, you know what? We might have to start broadcasting games. I like broadcasting with you. I know I run a league. I know I run whistleblowers, referees, but I got something else in my toolbox. We can announce games together too. Find the game of the week.
I've never been the type of person to tell somebody how they gonna spend their money. You've been paying for this, man. You come out here and hop in the booth.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't planning on jumping in here and announcing the whole second half of the game. But, hey, it's Shannon's fault, man. So if y'all mad, don't be mad at me.
Nah, it's addictive, man. Now, they saw me out in Mesquite. I was talking to myself for 5 hours, man. I needed help in the booth. Man, I was hoping your clock operator, he was being all polite. I'm hoping he's going to enter. I'm like, yo, shh.
Yeah, we try not to have all that cussing.
The check, I understand that. You got to be invited back.
Buck is great, though. Buck has been a referee for us, and now he's mainly a clock guy, and he does great at either one of them. But he's a very valuable member of the team.
Well, I will say this. The Dallas Patriots are the best-looking team that I've seen today as far as uniforms. Those Under Armour pants are hitting. I don't know if those are some Under Armour jerseys, but that's a nice combination with red on white.
Right. Yeah, the unis are clean, man. They have a red on blue that they had when we did the West Texas game. I thought was icy, too. I mean, I really dug the uniforms and stuff like that. Maybe next year I'll give out some uniforms of the year on every level. If I did that this year, I would have gave it to the Gators, OC Gators, 8U, 10U with icy. I like the Fort Worth Chaps, 8U. Okay. Trying to think of anybody else. I like the Garland Underdogs had some clean uniforms. I think they make their own uniforms.
Bandits was nice too.
Bandits had jumped out clean. I like the Apaches. They look like the Kansas City Chiefs with what they was rocking.
An onside kick. This is mad aggressive. A player takes one in the chest. Did he keep the ball? He got the.
That was crazy, man.
Did they get the ball?
Yep, that was crazy.
They got the ball. Turn over. And that'll be a turnover. Texas Pine, we have a discussion on the field. Preliminary Texas Pine with the football.
And actually, I want them to look at the formation. They may be looking at the formation of the kick. I mean, it was kind of, that's an old school style kick where they were all out and then they
huddle and rush.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would say, do we have a replay of that? I would say the only thing you want to look for is make sure that you got the, it's coming up. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Okay, oh, she didn't move the trophy. No, he never fell on it. Well, even though my producer didn't get the trophy out the way. It's a nice trophy, though. It's your trophy.
Yeah, my trophy is downstairs. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll be leaving the broadcast in a second to get ready to give out the trophy to the Houston Texas Pines Elite for a great job that they did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they 1-1, against each other. in each other's backyard too. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots went down to Pines and won the game.
Oh, it's a false start. Was that a free play?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be outsides.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, and so both teams are 1-1. It'll be cool if we can set up a rubber match because both teams are 1-1 and against each other. Great teams. We'll see how this thing go. All right, Shannon, I am out.
All right, man.
I have got to go downstairs and present the trophy, make it do what it do.
And as we approach 2 minutes and, well, the 2-minute mark in the game, Texas Pines with the football. First down and 5, handoff to the running back. He's going to drive, and he's going to, looks like he's going to move the chains. They fighting again? Clear the field. Both sides clear the field. Flag on the play. They still trying to get their ranking up, I understand. You heard it from the commissioner himself. We've got one more opportunity and the game will be called. Let's finish out these last 1 minute and 40 seconds and show some great sportsmanship on both sides. And a reminder to everyone in the crowd, both of these teams will be continuing on to the Battle National Championship Tournament. And for replays, highlights, and clips of today's game, make sure to check out Semi-Pro Live on Facebook. Like and share. All right, they're going to start off back on offense in their own red zone. Texas Pines trying to live it up, trying to get the most out of this revenge. 21-0, coming up here to Dallas and putting a beat down on the Patriots so far. Handoff to the running back. He swarmed, and they get him down. No gain on the play. No gain on the play. Second down. That'll bring up second down. And the clock is running. 1 minute, 9 seconds left to go here. And looks like they're going to let it keep running. Well, people in the booth, I almost fell and busted my butt right now, man. I thought I was sitting in a chair. I've been at Mesquite all day. And they had these nice leather chairs, and I sat down like I was in one of them leather chairs, and I was on a stool, almost busted my head. Barely caught myself with my foot on the desk, man. Whew. When you're fat and tall, you can't be falling. It's dangerous for your health. It's a long way down. And that's the end of the game. Your score, the Texas Pine 21, the Dallas Patriots 0.
Used to be a dreamer, but you know I found